Okay, let me see if I can clear this up. So if I'm looking at number 5, for instance, it says that it gives you the point -5, 2, and the slope of -3/5. And it wants the equation. So equations can be written in slope-intercept form, which is y equals mx plus b. Or you can write equations in point-slope form, which is y minus y equals slope times x minus x, where this is a number and this is a number, this is a number, number, and number. Okay, so you can do either one. So I'll do the top one first. So if I wanted to write it in slope-intercept, I've got the slope, but I don't have the b, because the b is the y-intercept. So like when you graph something, it's going to be the point that it crosses right there. And so they gave me the point -5, 2, which means it's crossing way over, that's a point right over here, which is not a y-intercept. So what you can do is you can use the slope-intercept formula here, or I guess formula, and you can plug all this information into it. So instead of a y, I'm going to put a 2. Instead of a slope, or an m, I'm going to put -3/5. Instead of an x, I'm going to put -5. That will leave me with one variable to solve, which is b, which is what I want. And so I can go ahead and solve this. So -3/5 times -5 is a +3. And then I can keep solving and take my 3 over. And I would get b equals -1. So then my answer would be y equals -3/5 x minus 1. So I put these numbers in where I said there was numbers in the equation. So that's usually the way students will do it. I think that's what they're teaching in the previous classes, maybe, because I get a lot of students that do it that way. You can also do it with with point slope form. So let me explain that. So let me do that again. So y minus y equals slope x minus x. And they won't give you any of these formulas on the final, so you got to make sure you memorize them. This right here is a number, number, and number. So they gave you the point -5, 2, and they gave you the slope of -3/5. So all you have to do is plug it in. So I'm going to have a y, and then it says minus y, and I know my y is 2, so I'm going to put -2. I know my slope is 3/5, so -3/5. Then I'm going to have an x, and then it says minus x, and I'm going to put in a -5. So those two negatives are going to cancel out and make +5. And you can actually leave your equation this way. If you wanted to, you could keep going and simplify this equation and solve for y. And I'll just show you what happens, just so you know. -3/5 x minus 3. Bring your 2 over. And now, if you think about the screen before, this was our answer to the other one. So, let me see if I can change colors. This is getting messy, sorry. So this is point slope form. This is slope intercept form. It's for the same equation. You can see that I can tweak it and solve for y, and I get the other form. So again, they don't care which form you choose. They'll just say find a form. Okay. I also noticed that like 9 through 12, you might want to look at that. I think you were missing a couple signs there for slope when you go to subtract. So they could possibly give you a point and slope like this one, or they could possibly give you one like 9 through 12 where they gave you 2 points and you had to find your own slope. And if that's the case, then you find your own slope, and then it's just like this problem, and you can use either point. It doesn't matter which point you use because they gave you 2 of them. Hopefully that helps. Let me know. Maybe try a few and then check yourself and see if it worked, and then if it didn't work, maybe shoot me a picture of whatever you were trying so I can narrow down where the error is. You can send it text to my phone if you want to.